Hey y'all, Rochelle here, your delightful crafter. So, by the title, I assume everybody is going to be here for my latest House Mouse additions. Very excited. More cuteness, I'm sure more images that probably most people haven't seen. Some definite unicorns for me, so really excited about that. And I remembered to bring two cards that Miss Maria had made for me, which she included in my purchases. The third one is at work. It sits on my desk at work, and everybody just adores them because it's a pop-up, and everybody loves it. I will try to remember to take a picture of it so that when my next, I guess, stash? I want to call it a stash. The next grouping arrives. That's probably not going to be till the middle to end of July, just because, you know, y'all know I'm going out of town. And so I won't be doing that until after I get back. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to start with Miss Maria's cards because they are super, super adorable. I mean, there's just the cuteness is serious overload. Anywho, if you're new to my channel, welcome. I hope you stick around a spell. If you like what you see, please hit that subscribe button, ding that bell next door if you want to get notifications of my future videos. Thumbs up, likes, always appreciated. And any questions or comments, please leave them down below. Yes, I know, I still haven't cut my nails down to match. I'm still really upset about that. Here I'm going on a trip, and my hands aren't going to be pretty, but anywho, we're going to start with the cards because they are just too wonderful. This is the second one. So this is the batch we're going to see today is my third batch. And so this is the card from the last batch. She is very talented. So let your dreams take flight. And of course it's an action card. So she's got it anchored. I think she's using a penny because it's got some weight in there. You can, yep, there's a penny. You can see it. There's a lot out there where you can just like punch out a bunch of circles and layer them up to create your back. But using a coin is best. You get more movement. So, and the inside is just a sweet note from Miss Maria. Thank you, Miss Maria. We've already talked about how much I love it. The next one I love. And right here, this is Maxwell. How do you know it's Maxwell? He's got the curly little tail. Maxwell always has a curly tail, a curl of some sort. Always. And so it's a little turn. See, turn me. I learned today. Isn't it just sweet? Love it, love it. And then she included a wonderful little note in there. So there's two, and she is a fussy cutter like me. You know, I didn't ask her. When I fussy cut, and I've shared with you guys sometimes, I hold my scissors very weird. It looks weird, but my hand doesn't cramp when I do it. And the secret to fussy cutting is you're moving the image, you're not moving the scissors. This is how I always hold my scissors when I'm fussy cutting, because when you're doing this, your hands just, I mean, they cramp up horribly. And this, it just works best for me. So I don't know, I haven't asked her how she holds, but when I'm fussy cutting, this is how I'm holding it, and you're moving the image around. And, yeah, she's a master at it too, that's for sure. So, we'll set Maxwell up there. Let's get started. I'm going to start with this one. I think this is an extra that she popped in there. And it's not House Mouse. It is Stampa Rosa. And it is something that I will use. So great for, you know, Valentine's or just an I love you, something like that. You could stamp this and make like a background with it, and that's probably what I'll do with it. And I'm going to set it up on its side back there because we have a lot to get through. This great big old box is full. I just got to get comfy. Alrighty. I know most people have seen this image, but it's the first time that I have it on Stampa Rosa. And this is Monica. If you're not familiar with house mouse, Monica is the baby mouse. I refer to them as the mouse family. You know, they never, so the artist Ellen Jarecki, she never really states if they're a family, but I call them a mouse family. And Monica is the baby. And when there's a grouping of them and you see them together, it's obvious she's the baby. She's itty bitty, teeny tiny. And, yeah. And this one here, I believe, is, oh no, it's not. So, very early house mouse. The mice look more the same than they do different. And the way they're drawn is different as well. This image, so, little tip. It says 1999. That's when this block was put out. But a lot of the images, if you look closely next to her signature, is the original date. And if I'm reading this correctly, it looks like it says 1993. And you can't really tell in the image, but the branch is like kind of fallen down. It's in the snow and they're sitting there singing. And it is called Christmas Singing Duo. Sorry. And this one was called, it's just called Monica 111. It's only recently that I've noticed not all of her images have the signature on it. They go back into the 80s. Some people think it's the 90s, but she started in the early 80s. I want to say either 80 or 84 is when she started her little mouse families. I'm trying to save all of the sentiments for last. This next one is called Joyous Noel, and this is Mud Pie. And Mud Pie, he's always got a little nick right there in his ear. Isn't that sweet? He chewed out Noel on the leaf. And this is actually a poinsettia, so it's a good thing. I don't know if poinsettias are poisonous to mice, but they are to cats. So as much as I love poinsettias, I can't have them in my house. Ew. Okay, so this one, I know that she has a lot of individual images. They're notorious. She's notorious for taking, like, there's images, scenes, and then the mice, there's like, she pulls them separate. So this is called Chalky Fingers. So as you see right there, Maxwell is at the chalkboard getting ready to write. And there's Maxwell. And I don't know if she stamped this and cut it from the image, but I don't think she did, because I'm not seeing anything at the feet. If you look in the image, he's sitting on the ledge. So there is that. Or she may have, because it's layered. Aha. So Chalky Fingers. This one is super sweet. This is 1991. This one, the mice do not have any names, but like I said, if you look at them, they look different from the mice that we know. See how they look a little different? So she said that when she first started drawing them, that she never really considered paying attention to features like their feet and their hands. So the much older images, they may, you know, the feet and the hands look a little different than they do to what we're used to. And this is called Raisin Snack. Super, super adorable. And this says 1998, but again, the image is 1991. So if you pay attention to the images, you can actually see how they all evolve. There's a lot of Christmas in this batch. This one is called Christmas Treats, and this is Muzzy, and this is so sweet. There's a little parakeet, and Muzzy is holding up a little stocking full of birdseed. And I love the detail on the ornaments if you look closely at them. And some of y'all have heard, so when I was a little girl, we had a parakeet, and his name was Bird. And like, and I've mentioned this before, I think recently, and he would ride around either on my mom's shoulders or on her head. He, yeah, he was something else. And parakeets are so funny. If you have one, they are hilarious. Next Christmas one, this is Mud Pie, and this is called Lighting the Way. Is that not adorable? I think it is so adorable. It's kind of like sitting, I don't know if he's sitting on like the top of a tree or like a bush or something, but he's holding the candles. I love it. And this one is 1993, and it's, it was put on stamps in 1999. I guess I should do this because there's quite a few big ones up there. I know this is familiar to a lot of people. And this is called Paperclip Heart. This is 1994, and this was put out in 98. And it's not saying who it is. This one is called Bird Opening Package for Mouse. And this is 1980. This one is so small. I want to say this is probably 83. But the stamp block is 1998. Like I said, when she first started, the mice did not have names. This is called Rejoice. I know a lot of people have seen this one. It is absolutely, absolutely adorable. And this is Amanda, Monica, and Mud Pie. Again, Mud Pie, he's got the little nick. And there's baby Monica. She's the itty bitty. Amanda, I kind of call, you know, a lot of y'all know. Some of you might get tired of hearing me say it. But if you're new, to me, Amanda, she's kind of like the mom or the oldest sister or something. Look, you can even see they tied feathers. They got little belts on, and they've tied feathers so that they have wings. So her imagination is just absolutely amazing. This one I love. And you know, her signature is so, I'm going to hide it. It's so teeny tiny down there. You can't read it. But I'm going to say based on the mice, this is probably going to be in the 80s. And this is called Hot Dog Express. This one I'm going to be making a card and sending to my sister because she loves little wiener dogs. She had Rue. He recently passed away a few years ago, and now they have baby Olive, and she's not a baby now, but I can't remember what the little boy's name. They have two. Is that not adorable? I cannot wait to send this to her. I know she's going to love it. And I want to say that one's probably from the 80s. Again, if you look at the mice, they're a little different. I want to say this is a chipmunk, but it could be a squirrel, but the tail is not very fluffy. And this is called Quick Fix, and this is Amanda and Friend. So all non-mice animals are considered friends. There are a few mice that like she'll add into a scene. They'll be referred to as friends as well. But again, I've told you before, there's the house mouse. I believe they're called the Gruffies or the Grumpies, and then there's the Happy Hoppers. And the Grumpies or Gruffies, those are bears. And the Happy Hoppers, those are bunnies. And they're absolutely adorable. And sometimes they'll kind of cross into the house mouse, but they do have their own lines. I don't really follow those, although they are just as cute as house mouse. But, you know, I just don't collect those unless the mice are in there. And this is called Quick Fix. And Amanda is there reading the instructions. How to recover quickly. Do not chew your bandage off. Do not get into mud puddles. Do not leap off stone walls. Do not climb into any more bird feeders. So I'm going to say this is probably a squirrel. Love, love, love. This one I think I'm going to color as Karma. And this is called Feline Navidad or Feline Navidad. And, this image was 1995, but it was put out in 99. This image was 2000, and it was put out in 2000. I'm definitely going to color this one as Karma. Will be interesting because I've never colored a tortie kitty. So, there is that. I know a lot of y'all have seen this one. This is called Guess Who, and this is Maxwell. Again, he's got the little curl at the bottom. He's trying to fit in with the birds, and he's like, you're looking a little weird there. This was 2004. That can't be 2004. Must be 2001 because this was put out in 2002. More Christmas and winter images. This one is 2000. It was put out in 2000, and I believe everyone's seen this one. This is called On Dancer. And that is Muzzy and Monica. This one is from 2000, and it was put out in 2000. This is called Cozy Roost, and this is Muzzy. And I love it. And it's hard to see in the images, but the branches, they have snow on them. This one was 98 and was put out in 99. This is called Sock Hop, and this is Amanda, Maxwell, and Mud Pie. So Amanda, Maxwell, and then there's Mud Pie, and of course the little nick in the ear. It's a lot here, y'all. I still have quite a few to go. I'm trying to save my unicorns for last. Actually, a lot of these last ones are big time unicorns. I know everybody's seen this one, and this is called Peppermint Twist, and this is Muzzy and Amanda. Muzzy and Amanda. And Peppermint Twist, if you look at their tails, so I think that's really cute. I think it's probably like they probably wrapped like ribbon or something, or I don't know. But super, super adorable. This is 2000, put out in 2000. I'm trying to, okay. I'm pretty certain everybody's seen this, and this is called Angel Delights. This is Mud Pie and Monica. This is from 1998, and it was put out in 99. I have a big old ant in here. A fire ant, too. Dude. We don't have ants, so that's interesting. Okay, I think people have seen this. This is 1988. This is called Heal It Bandages. It was put out in 98. And super, super adorable. Look, 15 round. Putting a little bandage right there on the belly. Stick. Oops. Alright, so there's only 5 more of the large blocks, and then the sentiments that she said sent. She does try to include like the coordinating sentiments. So let's see. Alright. This is called Tennis Ballet. It's Monica. The image is from 1994, and this was put out in 99. So you have a tennis player that's super cute. It's like she's doing a little pirouette or something there. I don't know ballet terms, so somebody correct me. I'm sure I was wrong. There we go. I want to say this one is probably early 80s. She's got a stamp block date of 98, but I'm pretty certain based on the image that this is the 1980s. And this is called Scrub-a-Dub-Dub. Okay, this one's hilarious. This is called Monica, and it's Mud Pie and Maxwell. The block came out in 99. The image was done in 98. This is another Christmas image, and so this is a gift, and it's hilarious. Maxwell's trying to cover his ears because Mud Pie apparently can't play. And I love it. It's so, so cute. Alright. We have 2 more blocks. Yeah, we'll just do that. This one is from... It's so tiny and faint I can't read it. I want to say it's early 90s. This was put out in 2001. It's called Flu Season. And it's Amanda. All those little baby birds. It says sore throat, usually caused by too much chirping. Remedy, the best, it's some blue concoction into tip of beak. 2 drops 3 times daily. In addition, more to provide something until blurred as well. The details that she puts into these stamps is just priceless. So I'll put that there. This one is a unicorn, y'all. When I saw this, and I was so excited. Well, I'm excited about all of them, but this is from 95. It came out on block in 98. And I've had my eye on this one for a very long time. It is a hard one to find. It is called Merry Go Mice, and this is Baby Monica. Baby Monica gets to ride the little carousel horse ornament on the tree. Love, 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 love this. It's really hard. I don't know. I think for Christmas I may end up... family members will be getting House Mouse cards, and I'll probably do like a different one for everybody. But love it. I guess I'll stick him. I'll do this. There we go. So those are all the full-size blocks. The sentiments that are included Okay. All right. We know which one this goes to. This is Trick or Tweet. And where are you? That one goes to this one over here, the Guess Who. We have 2 hearts, 1 love, and this one I would probably, you could either put with the Peppermint Twists, you could put with the Paperclip Hearts that are back here somewhere. So I'm just set that there. Hope your holiday celebrations are a blast. That one could go with the harmonica. Where did they go? Right there. It's your day. Catch all the fun you can. Put that over there. Welcome, Autumn. Welcome, friends. Where did they go? I think it's in the back. There was one over here with some fall leaves. Oh, I would put that with the wiener dog. We have take good care of yourself. So obviously we're going to put this with the little baby mice that needed some attention, or it could be the Band-Aid one back there. So that could go back there too. May the holidays bring you everything you wish for. That one could also go with the harmonica, or the Christmas treats. We'll just, no, because I got one for that. So we're going to stick that up there. And then nope, take that back. We have, Oh Come All Ye Faithful. So that one can go either over here with the Angel Delights, or it could go, personally, I would probably put it with the back here with them singing as angels. But we'll put that over there. Love to Love. Again, that could go with the hearts. But we're going to put that here. And the last one. Lots of laughs, lots of tears, plus endless memories equal cherished friends. And technically, you could put that there, but you could also put it other places. But being that, you know, he's probably writing on a chalkboard, I would probably do that, because there's also a scene where there's another kind of like other scenes that go to this, where they're sitting down in front of the chalkboard and they're getting a lesson. Super, I mean, her imagination, and I say this over and over and over again, is just endless. So, there is Miss Maria. I have to say Monica because I'm all into the mouse phase right now. Again, Miss Maria, I say this every time. Thank you so much for letting me rehome your amazing house mouse family. And I believe starting, well, the weekend after next, because I'll be gone, is when I'm going to start my daughter's birthday card. And it's going to be a house mouse. It's one of the sunflower scenes. If some of y'all are familiar with the sunflower scenes, she adores sunflowers. So that's why I'm using that one. And I'm really excited because it's going to be 3D. And you're going to like, well, how do you 3D that? And I'll share with y'all. And it's not going to be 3D as in scene layering. There might be a little bit of that, but I'm going to be making the character and the scene 3D. I just said it wasn't the scene, but you'll see what I'm talking about. It's going to take me some time, but I can't wait. Like I said, she adores sunflowers, so her birthday's in August, so I got to get to it. All right. Any questions or comments? Leave them down below. Feel free to shoot me an email. If you want to be put onto a contact list for when we make the remainder of her collection available. She and I are still working out the details on how to have y'all reach out to her for privacy reasons.
I can't connect to the Wi-Fi network. You might want to check.
Oh, good, she stopped.
Check the connection settings in the Google Home map.
No clue. She done? Okay. If you're new to my channel and this is the first of my house mouse hauls that you have come across, I have lots of house mouse hauls. I am an avid collector, have been for many, many, many years. A lot of y'all have come across house mouse because of Stampendous and Tuesday Morning. I fell in love with house mouse as a younger teenager. I'm going to say a younger teenager because my grandmother had an enormous, massive, massive collection of the Stampa Rosa only. And again, I'm repeating the story, but again, this is for those who are new. She had a huge collection of house mouse. And anytime we would go over to visit, I always loved going into her craft room because my grandfather had built her. There was a wall, literally the whole wall. There was this display, basically, that was mounted to the wall. So all of her stamps could be seen at a glance. Like nothing was hidden behind anything. And so I would just love to go and look at them all. And when they downsized and had their estate sale, I am very sad because I did not get a hold of her collection. And sadly, the estate sale, nobody bought them. And then so the estate company took them, and what they did with them, I have no idea. I wouldn't be surprised if they're still selling her house mouse blocks online. It was a pretty elaborate, but Miss Maria, I know hands down, probably her collection is much bigger than my grandmother's because she has images that I had never seen before, including what's come through Tuesday Morning. But anyway, you've made it this far and you're like, well, why is she running her mouth? So I am getting all the ones that I want. Yes, I'm kind of being a greedy Greta. I'm going first dibs into everything. Her collection, I believe she told me, was over 300 to 400 blocks. The bulk of them were Stampa Rosa, but there's probably a little bit less than half of I believe the 300 to 400 images included the Stampa Rosa, or the Stampendous images and some stampabilities. But I'm going after the Stampa Rosas first, and then the images that I've not seen in Stampa Rosa and are in Stampendous block, I'll be going after those next. There are a few that I have picked that I do already have because those are being gifted to my sister because she adores her adoration is not on the scale that mine is, but she has fond memories too. So some of them I have picked duplicates to gift to my sister, but even still, there are still quite a few left that once this is all said and done, I will be doing videos with images. So there'll be pictures, and I think what we may end up doing is like numbering them, and then they'll be in a video, and whenever we do that video, there will be a way to reach out to Miss Maria, let her know what you want. There are specific prices. Some people might think that they're high. I think that her prices are extremely fair. Some, even more than fair. She was just, looking to recoup close to her investment, which I think is fair. So while they will be great deals, so I'm going to say I'm going to tell you this, the large blocks were $10 a piece. So the prices I just tell her the ones I want, and then she sends me the invoice, and I also pay shipping, and then she also charges the PayPal fee, which, you know, some people may not like that, but it's fair. You know, if PayPal's charging her a fee, I'm going to pay it. So the largest ones are 10, and I believe it was 10, 8, and 5, or 10, 7, and 5. I can't remember. When she sends me her total, she details everything. So I'm just going to let y'all know that you will be looking at probably, if there's the large blocks are 10. The smaller ones, I'm not sure if these are considered the smaller ones. Like I said, so there's quite a bit here. But if you love them the way I love them, then that is nothing. And I have been moving my crafty funds that I have around, and they're mostly being dedicated to this wonderful mouse family. And yeah, so there's going to be a few more videos of the Stampa Rosa. Then we'll start moving into the Stampendous, we'll just say the non-Stampa Rosa images. So I have now run my mouth probably for 7 minutes. So I'm going to close it here. Again, questions or comments, leave them down below, or shoot me an email, especially if you want to be on the list for when the rest of her collection is up and available. And yeah. So hope y'all had a great weekend. I'm recording this Sunday. I'm going to go ahead and share it today. There might be one more video this early week, or I will record 1 or 2 and have them post, because I will be leaving on Thursday morning. Won't be back until the 4th of July, and I won't have contact. We're just going to say that. Yeah. So with that, love y'all to pieces. As always, happy crafting, and bye.